Listen to me. Average is not neutral. Average is not harmless. Average is the enemy. And if you don't kill it, it will kill everything you're capable of becoming. Average wakes up late. Average hits snooze. Average says, I'll try tomorrow. Average says, this is good enough. But let me ask you something. Were you born for good enough? Were you built to blend in? Were you created to live a life that nobody remembers? No, you know it. I know it. Average is comfortable, and comfort is dangerous because comfort puts you to sleep while your potential is wide awake, begging to be used. Average tells you to slow down. Average tells you to fit in. Average tells you not to push too hard, not to dream too big, not to demand more from yourself. But greatness is violent. Greatness demands sacrifice. Greatness requires discipline when motivation disappears. You say you want more money, more impact, more respect. But do your habits match your mouth? Because average talks big and works small. Average wants the reward without the grind. Average wants the spotlight without the scars. Kill it. Kill the mindset that says, I can't. Kill the voice that says I'm tired. Kill the excuse that says they had it easier. Nobody owes you anything. Life is not fair. And average people complain about that. But you adjust, you adapt, you attack. When others rest, you work. When others quit, you lock in. When others doubt, you execute. Ask yourself, what are you doing when nobody is watching? Who are you becoming in the dark? Because average performs for applause. Greatness performs out of principle. Average waits for motivation. Greatness moves on discipline. You don't need to feel ready. You need to be committed. Kill average in your routine. Kill it in your standards. Kill it in your circle. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. If it doesn't demand growth, it's feeding average. This is your moment. This is your responsibility. This is your fight. No more half effort. No more excuses. No more playing small to make others comfortable. Say it with me. Average is the enemy. Say it again. Average is the enemy. Now act like it. Average is a silent killer. It does not attack you over need. It creeps in quietly. You don't feel it at first. That is why it is dangerous. Average whispers, relax. You deserve it. Average says you can do it later. Average convinces you that small effort is enough. And before you realize it, your fire is gone. You don't lose your dreams in one moment. You lose them through comfort, through delay, through excuses you allow to sound reasonable. Average doesn't shout. It lulls you to sleep while your potential is screaming for action. Let me ask you something. How many goals have you buried because you chose easy over excellence? How many times did you settle when you knew you were capable of more? Average is patient. It waits for you to get tired. It waits for you to doubt yourself. It waits for you to lower your standards just a little. And once you accept good enough, average owns you. You were not built for average. You were built for pressure. You were built to stretch. You were built to rise. But average hates growth. It hates discipline. It hates accountability. That's why average avoids early mornings. It avoids hard conversations. If you don't kill average, it will kill your future. It will steal your time. It will drain your confidence. It will leave you with regret instead of results. You have to expose it. Call it out. Reject it daily. Raise your standards when it feels uncomfortable. Demand more from yourself when no one else does. Average survives on tolerance. Greatness survives on discipline. Stop negotiating with average. Stop feeding it. Stop protecting it. You don't need permission to be great. You need courage. Kill average now, or let it slowly erase everything you could have become. Your habits expose your true standard. Not your words, not your intentions, your habits. Every single day, they tell the truth about who you really are. You can say you want success. You can say you want greatness. But what you do when no one is watching tells the real story. Habits don't lie. They reverend yield. Average people talk big and act small. Disciplined people act first and talk later. That difference changes everything. Look at your routine. Look at how you start your mornings. Look at how you use your time. Look at what you tolerate. That is your standard in action. Let me ask you this. If someone followed you for a week, would they see hunger or excuses? Would they see discipline or DI? Distraction, your habits either build you or break you. There's no middle ground. Every repetition is a vote for the person you are becoming. Skip the work and you vote for average. Show up tired and you vote for greatness. Greatness is not an event, it is a habit. It is choosing effort over comfort, focus over feelings, discipline over excuses. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your habits. That's why average keeps losing, because average refuses to change daily behavior. Winners don't wait to feel ready. They move anyway. They train anyway. They prepare anyway. You want a better life? Build better habits. You want respect? Earn it through consistency. You want results? Pay the price daily. Stop lying to yourself. Your habits already told the truth. Change your habits and you change your standard. Change your standard and you change your life. No shortcuts, no excuses, no average. Lock in, show up, repeat. That is how elite lives are built. Every disciplined day separates you further from average. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Let that sink in. Nothing great is born in comfort. Nothing powerful is built in ease. Comfort feels good, but it slowly makes you weak. Comfort tells you to stay where you are. Comfort tells you not to push. Comfort tells you not to risk, not to struggle, not to stretch. And that's how dreams die. You don't grow when it's easy. You grow when it's uncomfortable. You grow when it hurts. You grow when everything in you wants to quit, but you refuse. Ask yourself this. When was the last time you did something that scared you? When was the last time you chose pain over pleasure? Average lives in comfort. Average avoids pressure. Average runs from resistance. But greatness? Greatness is forged in discomfort. Discomfort wakes you up. Discomfort sharpens you. Discomfort exposes what you're really made of. If your routine doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. If your goals don't scare you, they won't stretch you. Why? Your life feels easy all the time. You are not growing. You were not designed for comfort. You were designed for expansion. You were designed to handle pressure. You were designed to rise when things get hard. Growth demands sacrifice. Early mornings, late nights, hard choices, lonely roads. Comfort wants you to relax. Growth demands you to grind. You can have comfort now or success later. Why? Oh, can't have both. Every time you choose the harder path, you level up. Every time you avoid discomfort, you stay average. Stop asking for it to be easier. Ask to be stronger. Stop running from resistance. Run toward it. Pain is temporary. Growth is permanent. Leave comfort behind. Embrace the challenge. Step into the fire. That's where confidence is built. That's where discipline is born. Hats where average dies and greatness begins. Choose discomfort. Choose growth. Choose more. Discipline must replace motivation. Motivation is emotional. It comes and goes. Discipline is a decision. It stays when feelings disappear. You cannot build greatness on moods. You cannot depend on hype. Motivation fades the moment things get hard. Discipline shows up anyway. You don't win because you feel good. You win because you do the work, especially when you don't feel like it. Ask yourself this. What do you do on the days you are tired? What do you do when nobody is cheering for you? Average waits to feel inspired. Average waits for the perfect moment. Average waits for energy to magically appear. Discipline does not wait. Discipline moves. Discipline executes. Discipline says, owe it now. When motivation dies, discipline carries you. When excuses show up, discipline shuts them down. When comfort calls, discipline hangs up. Your future is built on boring days, repetitive days, unsexy days. Discipline thrives there. You don't need more motivation. You need more structure. You need non-negotiable habits. You need standards you refuse to break. Discipline is waking up without excitement. Discipline is training when progress feels slow. Discipline is showing up even when results are invisible. That's how winners are made. Motivation gets you started. Discipline gets you finished. Stop asking how to feel motivated. Ask how to stay committed. Stop chasing emotions. Build systems. You are not special because you feel inspired. You are dangerous when you are. Discipline turns effort into identity. Discipline turns goals into reality. Discipline separates the elite from the average. Decide who you are. Decide what you do daily. Decide to move no matter how you feel. Discipline is the bridge. Cross it every day. No excuses, no waiting, no average. Lock in, execute, repeat. That is how you win every single day. No matter, you must. Ruthlessly raise your standards. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now, your life will never rise above what you tolerate. You don't get what you want. You get what you accept. Average accepts excuses. Average accepts weakness. Average accepts staying the same. And that is why average stays stuck. Look at your standards. Look at what you allow in your routine. Look at who you keep around. Look at what you let slide. That is the ceiling of your life. Let me ask you this. What are you tolerating that is killing your growth? Who are you allowing to drain your focus? Raising your standards means cutting what's comfortable. It means saying no to distractions. It means walking away from habits, environments, and people that no longer match where you are going. This is not about being perfect. This is about being intentional. High standards demand effort. High standards demand discipline. High standards demand courage. Because when you raise your standards, you will lose things. You will lose comfort. You will lose approval. You might even lose people. But you gain respect. You gain confidence. You gain momentum. Average lowers standards to avoid praise. Sure. Winners raise standards to create power. You cannot live an elite life with average expectations. You cannot build greatness while tolerating laziness. You cannot win while negotiating with weakness. Raise your standards for how you work. Raise your standards for how you speak. Raise your standards for how you show up when it's hard. Stop asking what you can get away with. Ask what excel. This requires standards shape behavior. Behavior shapes results. Results shape destiny. This is your responsibility. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to push you. Demand more from yourself daily, relentlessly. Raise the bar so high that average can't survive. Do not apologize for your standards. Protect them. Because the moment you raise your standards, your life is forced to rise with them.